Hey everyone, Jim from Black Lion Sabers. It's another video, so that means another commission's done. That's right. Just wrapped up the Saber last night, and well, technically I finished building the blade last night, but this is my fourth Anakin Skywalker Revenge of the Sith hilt that I've installed this year. I've done the Ultimate Works Slim Flex. I've done the Aniflex. I did a Master Replicas Anakin conversion, and now to round them out, I think the only one that I'm missing would be the Wonderful Sabers Low Ground. But anyway, this is the 89Sabers Skinnyflex, also the Core Band Skinnyflex. Yeah, so beautiful hilt. Love the chrome on here. That reminds me, I probably should get my Aniflex just to compare, and I'll do that here in a minute. But yeah, this is installed with a Proffie 2.2 and a Neopixel setup, which I'll show off after we talk about the outside. But yeah, there's the nice copperish button, or yeah, the copper eye, and then the button on the back. There's the clamp card included with it. The grips are a hard rubber instead of a plastic, which some people prefer. Me, I kind of like the hard plastic a little better. It's a little easier to apply, and I don't know, just more durable over the long run. Anyway, there's the cover tech. Comes with two pommels. The vented for sound pommel and a static pommel, which it's back here and I'm not going to go grab it. But anyway, yeah, and the only difference is it doesn't have the holes there for the sound. But since we'll be doing sound for this video, got the sound vented one on there. A couple things about this hilt. I would say, like I said, it's beautiful. It's a great saber, but the installation on this was a little bit more, how shall I say this, annoying than the other Anakin hilts that I've done, which is not typical for 89Sabers hilts, because normally they're very easy to install. They include all the stuff that you need, and you're just ready to go. This one, though, the switch PCB, well, there are two switches. Power button and your auxiliary is right here on the little brass greebly here. You move it up to activate auxiliary, and then the power is here. Anyway, there's a switch PCB that goes right in here in the blade holder. And the way that the switch was soldered onto the PCB, it didn't quite line up to where the hole was supposed to be. So I had to do some modifications, and the button plunger wasn't long enough. So you press it down and it would come out of alignment and it would get stuck coming back up. I found a solution for that. 3D printed a little shim to glue on the bottom of the button here, so that when you press it down, it won't go further down than the bezel here, so the button's never going to get stuck. So that was solved. Another thing that didn't come out of the box with the Saber was a switch solution, a solution for the auxiliary switch. Luckily, there were some 3D files available online that I was able to print for a workable switch solution. So yeah, I'm really glad those were available. Or else I would have been doing the designing myself, save me a step. So anyway, yeah, I would show you what the inside looks like, but this is glued down now, so it's not going anywhere. But yeah, it enabled this to be the auxiliary switch. Usually 89Sabers include switch solutions for all their sabers, but not this one. Anyway, yeah, beautiful. Let's go ahead and show the inside out. Show off the inside. There we go. Screws apart right here at the back end, right behind the clamp. So just unscrew, 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 and here we go. This is the Saber Armory / Goth 3D Eco chassis. There's the Proffie 2.2, as I mentioned. Nice. There we go. Let it focus a little bit. Come on, camera. Okay, that's about as good as it's going to get. Anyway, yeah, nice clean soldering job. Got your 2.1mm recharge port here. 28mm Smugglers Outpost speaker here. Underneath the Proffie is the battery, and it's situated a little further up in the clamp as well. So this is a static chassis. It is there's a retention screw that's holding it in place underneath the clamp activation box, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, it's not going anywhere. Also, the when you screw the, here I'll just show you, when you screw the back end back in, the clocking is correct, which I am a stickler for. You just got to make sure that the little groove here is lined up with the center of your activation box, just like that, and that your palm or your cover tech is 180 degrees from the activation box. Yeah, anyway. All right, so unscrew this again. Turn the kill key.
This is where the fun begins.
Show off some of the fonts that the customer wanted on here. Okay, also to get the static pommel or the vented pommel off, there's just, you can see the threads right there. That just screws right off. No problem. All right, we're lined up there. As I said, power button, auxiliary button. There's the blade plug, which I will remove now and show you the stock short pin pixel connector. Blade plug. There's that. Has the handy dandy Neopixels mounted on the PCB, which is very handy. Obviously, I just said it. Anyway, let's put the blade in. This is a 7/8 by 36-inch Neopixel blade that I have built using a lot of Custom Saber Shop parts and the BTF lighting strips. So got some nice even light going, and it's going to sit very well in the blade holder. I always like a tight fit on my blades so that they don't wobble around. And you use the included Allen wrench, came with the kit, on the screw right here for blade retention. So that's screwed down. Good there. First font is the Heroes Pack by Kyberphonic, which has some Anakin force effects and boots and font noise and stuff like that. So you heard the "This is where the fun begins" boot. So let's fire it up. Nice blue cannon style blade. Smooth swing. We've got a white flash on clash rolling with the fully responsive effects, courtesy of Fernando de Rosa, as always. So that clash location will change depending on the angle of the blade. So will the lockup, which I'll demo now. In order to do the lockup, hold the auxiliary button up, trigger a clash. You can see how it was working its way down the up and down the blade. So that was a clash lockup. Also got your blaster to flex. There's that. Let's see what else. Force effects. That is a hold and release.
Is it possible to learn this power?
Hold and release on the power button. So hold for a second. Release.
You underestimate my power. The Jedi turned against me. Don't you turn against me?
It's a lot of fun Anakin quotes. And here's the retraction.
You underestimate my power.
I always forget. Like several of the sabers, the power off is you hold the power button but for this particular prop file, it's just one click on the power button to turn off or to retract the blade. So click. There it goes. All right. Yeah, that was the first font. Once again, the Heroes Pack by Kyberphonic. Next one is, well, two versions of the Chosen One by KSith. Got the hero version and the villain version. All of these are, every font on here has the same blade style. It's a blue default. It does the color change. If you do the power and the auxiliary at the same time, you'll get a type sound, and then you can rotate the saber around as well for the color change. But I'll leave that up to the end user. Anyway, to advance font, click the auxiliary button once.
Anakin Skywalker.
There we go. So some different swing sounds. It's crazy that this saber has like 1, 2, 3, 4. Has 4 different Anakin fonts, all from either episode 3 or the Clone Wars, and they all sound different, which is cool. You can kind of pick which one you like best and rock and roll with it. There's a retraction. Light it back up. These are more traditional force effects, so keep turning it off. There. And then blasters. And do a lockup. There we go. Now this is the villain version. The next one is, anyway.
Darth Vader.
So, pre-armor Darth Vader. Got a much deeper hum and ignition. That's the force effect. Kind of sounds like force choking. There's a retraction. And lock up, which will switch hands. It's a little easier for me. There's that. Okay, next, General Sky Guy. So
General Sky Guy.
Clone Wars inspired one. Oh man, I can't remember who does General Sky Guy. I'll have to look at. I'm not going to take the time to look at my computer. I'll have to put it in the description on the video. Anyway, a little bit of a higher pitch, especially compared to the Darth Vader one before. Force power. There you go. It's got a slower retraction than the other ones. Here, I'll show you the full thing. And then retract. There we go. The last Anakin font on here is AngryAni by
Anakin.
Juansith. There's the swings. Lock up. Slash.
I want more.
This font has some pre-on, or not pre-ons, but post-off, so after you retract, you get some Anakin quotes.
What have I done? I want more.
Let's see if I can get the screaming after he's melted.
I want more.
Come on, Anakin.
I want more.
Oh, goodness. There we go. Yeah, there we go. The final font on here is one that I've not messed around with yet. It is Commander Tano by Kyberphonic, and it's, Ahsoka font, Season 7 Clone Wars font, and...
Hello, Master. It's been a while.
It is awesome. I love Kyberphonic. Its fonts are great. There we go. So that blue blade still, season 7. Listen to how beautiful these, just sweet sounding these swings are. I need to quit hitting my stuff in here. There's the accent swings, clashes, lock up, blaster, force, and retract. Oh, that's force. There's the retract. Really quick retraction. And there you go. The final one, it's not a font, it's just the battery level. I like putting that on all my Proffie installs so you can kind of get an idea where your battery voltage is, so you don't run out of battery. Click the auxiliaries, the last one, and it'll say Crystal Core Energy.
Crystal Core Energy.
It's because it's my voice. I was trying to find something, a sound file that would work for this, so you kind of got an idea exactly what's going on with this, but couldn't find one, so recorded one on my own, put it on here. So I guess this part of this Saber is, I'll be part of this, never mind. I'll be on a part of the Saber until at least it's removed. There we go. Anyway, you can see working with a pretty full battery right now. It's situated towards the top of the blade, so if you get yellow and you're getting down closer to here, you might want to charge your Saber. So yeah, then we're...
If you're not with me, then you're my enemy.
Back to the beginning. Okay. Take the blade out of here, and we can do a little comparison to the Aniflex. Doesn't that sound fun? Since I have my handy dandy Aniflex over in my... There comes the blade and my lightsaber display case, sitting next to my Graflex. There we go. Tighten this blade up, or the blade plug. Perfect. Set that down for a second. Hold tight. All right. Aniflex, Skinnyflex. The first thing I notice is the weight. The Aniflex is so much heavier than the Skinnyflex. I don't have like a scale in front of me, but this thing has some significant heft to it. Other big differences, I don't have the vented pommel on this one because I like to keep the display pommels on when they're being displayed, but grips are plastic on the Aniflex like they are, well, like I said, these are rubber on the Skinny. So we got Skinny on the, well, it would be your left. I guess it's both for left. Yeah. Anyway. Skinny, Annie. The eyes are definitely different shaped and situated lower on the Saber. It looks like overall the Aniflex is just a shade shorter than the Skinnyflex. Let's see, control box height. Looks like it is about just a shade taller on the Skinnyflex and the Aniflex, so that means that the back end is just a little bit longer. Yeah, the tops are nearly identical. Maybe the Skinny's just a shade taller. Other differences, obviously the bare copper eye on the Aniflex and on the button. Yeah, don't mind my B grade nick there. Clamp cards are very, very similar. The width of the greebly here is a lot thicker on the Skinny than the Aniflex. I guess an accuracy difference is that the Aniflex doesn't have the line here for the pommel to come off. It's threaded in around the bottom. So yeah. But also differences, I've got my power set up on the back end here, just like the Skinnyflex, and my auxiliary button is the I for this one. But everything else is fairly similar. You can kind of look at some other differences too. The screw is situated a little further down on the Aniflex. But yeah, both pretty sabers. It's kind of a personal preference between the two as to which one you like more. I don't think I've got an opinion as far as aesthetics goes. They both had their challenges as far as installs go. The blade holder on the Aniflex was a little loose that needed to be compensated for. And I mentioned the switch issues with the Skinny. But yeah, great sabers overall. They both perform amazingly. Feel comfortable in hand. Like I said, the Skinny is a little lighter, so if that's a preference that you have, go with the lighter one. But yeah, still love my Skinnyflex. Wouldn't trade it. But yeah. All right. Now we kind of shift into the update mode on what's going on in Blackline Sabers land. If you're not aware, my KR crossguard is in. It's in pieces in the box behind me. Now that this Skinnyflex is done, I'm going to be moving on to the next commission, but while I'm waiting for parts to come in for that, I'm going to start working on a chassis for the KR crossguard. And once that is done and tested, it will be available on my Etsy store as an STL file, and I'll also put it on the Shapeways store in case people don't have access to a 3D printer. Things that I'm shooting for is obviously 28mm speaker. Mine's going to be installed with a Proffie, so that's going to be the first one available. And a 21700 battery, so you can get a little bit of beefier type of battery setup to handle that crossguard. Also, I'm going to be trying out the 21700 batteries with the built-in recharge port. It's a USB Type-C port, so it's going to be designed to fit that as opposed to a different kind of 21700 size battery. So we'll see how it works. Maybe something I do in the future, because if I can, once again, I like to skip steps if I can, and if I don't have to wire a recharge port, that's great. All right. I really appreciate you guys watching, especially if you stay to the end, watch the whole video. The support for the channel is growing, and it makes my heart feel good. And all you guys that message me and comment on the builds, and it just I like seeing things grow. So we'll keep doing it, keep having some fun. What's next on the commission list? A Roman props balance V4. Haven't done one of those yet, so that'll be fun. It is it has electronics in it already, so I'm going to gut it and put a Neopixel setup in it. So that'll be fun. Once again, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Take care. Stay safe. May the force be with you. Vrepit Sa.